So how do you strengthen your core if you have to avoid spinal flexion or rotation or both? I recently did a video on this subject and offered several exercises you can do that were kind of at a beginner level. And in this video, I'm going to be continuing on showing you a little bit more advanced exercises. So what you need for today is a yoga mat, have your TRX set up, and you either want to be in your stocking feet at one point or put a pair of socks on, or you can have 2 towels available. So this very first one I'm going to show you is simply holding a forearm plank, placing your feet on the towels and shifting forward and sliding back. So we're going to be using the towels to clean the floor a little bit and to kind of slide forward and back. So what I'm going to do is place my forearms on my mat, which I have here turned sideways, and then I'm going to extend my legs. So already I'm feeling that there's a lot of work going on in my core. Now, one other really key thing to know about your plank is when you get into your plank, straight arm or forearm, if your butt is sticking up, you're making it very, very easy on yourself. Make sure the hips aren't higher than the shoulders, because if they are, that means the glutes and legs are helping you out and your core is on a break. So let's find our plank right here. And all I'm going to do is push back a little bit and then move forward. And then push back, exhale, pull in. Inhale, push back, exhale, pull in. One more, push back, exhale, pull in. Okay, so as you can see, the movement is kind of slow. You're not going very far or very fast, but you are working very, very hard. Got my heart rate up a little bit. Now, number 2, boat to half boat. A while ago, I did a video on boat pose. I highly recommend you check that out because it will go into more detail than I'm able to give right now in this video. But I'm going to briefly go over some of the main points so you have the correct form. As with all of these exercises, do not let the pelvis round and do not let the spine round, even though it's very tempting. So I'm going to start with my knees bent, and I'm balancing on these little bony processes here in your seat. That's your ischial tuberosities. I'm going to place my hands behind my thighs and start to walk myself back a little bit until I'm at this point where I know that if I go any further, I'm going to roll back. So you'll find that spot and very delicately hold that balance. So I'm going to start here with my feet in line or to the height of the knees and my arms extended. So right here, I'm feeling my core muscles work, and I'm also feeling these guys, my hip flexors, they're contracting a lot because they're holding up the legs and the legs are very heavy. So from here, with my arms extended, my spine is straight, pelvis is straight, I'm going to inhale and lower down to half boat with an exhale. So here I am. So my shoulders are off the floor, my low back is pressed into the floor, and I'm looking towards my feet. Inhale, exhale. Now come on up. As you can tell, my body's trying to negotiate to find the right balance. So what you're going to do is boat to half boat several times, which I'll show you right now. Okay, here's my boat pose. Inhale, exhale down, half boat. Inhale, exhale, use the breath. Come on up. Inhale. There we go. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more round. Inhale, woo. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, exhale up. Now for the last 2 exercises, we're going to be using the TRX. The first one I'm going to show you is called knee tuck. And it's just like it sounds. You're going to be holding a plank pose. Again, you can do it from straight arms or forearms. And then you'll be doing a mountain climber movement with your legs. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to walk out into my plank, making sure that I have the alignment. Shoulders over my hands. And now I'm ready to go. I'm going to start with one knee in and then switch. You may go a little bit faster or slower. Slower is a little bit harder. Okay, and then bring your knees down. Okay, so the main thing when doing any of these core exercises like this with the TRX, do not let the lower back drop. Do not let the shoulders cave. It's better to take a rest and then try it again and have good form than crank out reps and let your form start to slide. So the next one I'm going to show you is your knee tuck. Very similar, except instead of alternating the legs, you're going to be pulling both knees in at the same time. Like the name implies, you just bring the knees into a tuck position in towards your chest. So I'm going to find my wonderful plank pose right here. All right. And then I'm going to pull both knees in and then extend. Knees in and extend. I'm going to drop my knees for a second and pull my hands back because I feel a little bit too stretched out. So sometimes you need to make adjustments like that after your first rep or two. That's much better. Knees in and extend. Make sure to breathe. Exhale when the knees come in. Inhale with the legs out. One more. Okay, cool. Knees down and roll down. So there you have it. 4 ways to strengthen your core without spinal flexion or rotation. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Please leave it for me below this video. I hope you will share on your social media. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.